my channel. Today I will be sharing with you how to, the ways I weaned my 14-month-old from the bottle completely, and I'll also be sharing with you the different ways that you can wean your baby from the bottle. So before I tell you how I weaned mine from the bottle, I'm going to explain the two most popular weaning methods to you, just so you understand why I chose the one that I did. So the two most popular weaning methods is, one is you just drop the bottle cold turkey. You spend a couple nights literally where your kid is like screaming and crying for the bottle, but you just stick through it, and then eventually, you know, they get over it. Or the other way is to slowly wean them. So you slowly eliminate feedings with the bottle, and over the course of a week or two, or however long you think your child needs to finally get over the bottle, that's how long it takes. So I didn't want my John to like take forever to wean off the bottle, and I also didn't want to drop it cold turkey because he doesn't get a pacifier, and he doesn't suck his fingers or anything like that. So pretty much the only sucking he gets is when you would have his bottle. So I felt bad just dropping it cold turkey like altogether. So I decided that I would kind of do my own method a little bit, and it actually worked out really well. So he would, in the beginning, up until a year, he drank the bottle like several times a day. Once 1 year came, I really only gave it to him before his bedtime. So he would have 2 naps plus at nighttime before his bed for like completely for the night. He would get a bottle. So he had around 3 bottles a day. But then when I decided to wean him at around 14 months, that's when he would start to only take 1 nap during the day, and then he would just sleep through the night. So then he kind of was down to 2 bottles. So that's kind of where I started the weaning process, was when he was only really having 2 bottles a day. I never really, like once the 1 year mark came, I never just gave him a bottle to just walk around the house and drink for no reason, like as a meal. I just only gave him bottles pretty much when he was sleeping. So like I said, by the time he was 14 months, he was only down to 2 sleeps a day, right? After the nap and then for the night. So he had 2 bottles. So that's where I started. So pretty much what I did, and it took me 3 days completely to get him officially off the bottle, get him to stop thinking about it, talking about it, all that. What I did was, the first day, instead of giving him a full bottle for his nap, I literally gave him a big meal to fill him up. And then right before his nap, I gave him only I know it sounds kind of cruel, but 40 mils in the bottle. So he drank it, and then he kind of looked at me like, that's not as much as I normally get, but he didn't cry. Like, he was okay with it, and he went to sleep. Because he was so full, he didn't really, like, I guess he didn't feel like he needed it, and he was okay. So then, for the nighttime on day 1, we gave him, again, a dinner, and then right before he goes to bed, we usually would give him a bottle. Instead of doing that, we did a big snack, and then we put water in his bottle. So he ended up getting just the water, and then he was kind of drinking it, and he was like, this isn't milk, and he kind of just put the bottle down and went for his sippy cup and started drinking a sippy cup. So it worked out great for us. Then on day 2, nap time, I didn't give him a bottle at all. I just I gave him a bottle, and I didn't give him milk at all. I put water in his bottle, like how he remembered it from day 1, nighttime. And again, he drank a little bit, and then he was like, okay, it's not milk, and he put it down. He grabbed his sippy cup. He preferred to drink the water from his sippy cup. So then he didn't cry. He was kind of confused a little bit, and he did point to the fridge. Like, I knew he wanted milk, not water, but I didn't give it to him. But he didn't cry because, again, I made sure he was super full right before his nap, that he didn't really care for the food. And I made sure he was really tired, so he didn't really have, like, need a bottle to put him to bed. He was just kind of like, I just want to sleep right now. I'm really tired. So I took him for a walk and stuff. So he was tired. And then the night time on day 2, we just completely didn't give him anything, like not at all. I did offer him a little bit of milk in a sippy cup with his like dinner, and a little bit with his snack before he went to bed for the nighttime, and he didn't like that. He didn't want it in the sippy cup. He wanted it in the bottle if he was going to have it at all. So he didn't drink it, and he went to bed without a bottle or sippy cup, and he was okay. Day 3, nap time, he got absolutely no bottle, so there was no bottle, not even water in it. And he seemed like he was kind of getting used to the idea that, okay, maybe the bottle's going away. So he seemed okay with it. And then by the nighttime on day 3, we didn't have we had a bottle. I wanted to test it out. So we put the bottle on the coffee table with water, and we said, do you want this? And he just didn't want it. He just went right to bed. And then day 4 came and we put him for a nap and for his nighttime sleep, and he didn't want it at all. I didn't bring it up. So we made sure for 1 week we didn't even say the word bottle in front of him. After that, we didn't bring it up at all, just because we wanted him to kind of like not really remember and kind of get it out of his mind. So we didn't say bottle for 1 week, and then after that we started saying it slowly, and we were just like, whatever, like we didn't want to avoid it anymore. So, you know, if we had to say the word bottle, we would. And like if I was talking to people, for example, and I'd say, oh, John doesn't have a bottle anymore, I wouldn't like avoid the word bottle, I'd say it. And he would hear it, and it didn't bother him. And then actually one time he can open our fridge, because I don't know, he's strong and the seal isn't like that amazing, so it's not hard to open. So he opens our fridge and he saw his bottle there sitting in there that I had, and there was just water in it, and he didn't even grab it. He was just like, oh, whatever. And yeah, so it really took 3 days. And I mean, he's a pretty easy kid overall. Like I'm very, very, very blessed. So if you use this method that I did, your kid might not take it so well. But I really think that it's all about like you and your child. Like it really depends on how your child is. So like John would only have bottles before sleep, and I usually gave it to him like the second before he went to bed. Then we'd leave the bottle downstairs and I'd take him upstairs to sleep without anything. He would just go fall asleep on his own. So it really just depends. If you're going to use this method with your child, it might take you more than 3 days. It might take you a week. And what you can do, if you think like he would drink 1 full bottle, if you think dropping from a full bottle to 40 mils just on the first day is too much for your kid and that it's going to bother them or they're going to cry a lot, then drop it. Instead of giving them 240 mils, maybe try like 150 or something like that. Just drop it by a little bit, and then every day you can give them less and less. So you can just work with your kid. But I think like the best way, in my opinion, to wean your baby from the bottle is not to just stop it altogether. I feel like that's just a little harsh, and personally I just feel like, you know, if they're used to something and something's comforting them, you know, why just take it away altogether? So I thought if I do it slowly, where he understands it's kind of going away slowly, he'll be more accepting of it, and I think he was. So yeah, what I recommend is doing the method that I did if you think it might work for you and your family. And yeah, just slowly give them less and less. And then once they get to the point where they're at around 40 mils, then drop the milk altogether and just start offering them water in the bottle. And eventually they're going to say, okay, like the water's not coming out quick enough, I'm thirsty, and they're going to just want their sippy cup more than the bottle. And once they transition over to the sippy cup, you can just completely get rid of the bottle altogether. Or you could just completely get rid of the bottle in the beginning and just start putting their milk or formula in a sippy cup and giving it to them that way. John didn't really like that way, which is why I kind of just started reducing the milk and then started giving him water in the bottle. But yeah, I hope that wasn't confusing. I hope that makes sense to you. But yeah, he's now, at the end of this month, he'll be 16 months. Or no, he'll be a year and a half, not 16 months. He'll be 18 months. And he doesn't even care about a bottle anymore. If he sees a baby with a bottle, he doesn't try to take it. But he is starting to suck his thumb now, which I'm okay with. The dentist was saying to like not let them, like at his age now, because most of his teeth are in, do not let him suck his thumb like too much. Like don't let it become like a serious thing. But he does suck it once in a while, so I leave it. If I see that he's like sucking it like 24/7, that's when I start taking it out and giving him something else to chew on. But yeah, he seems to be doing well without the bottle. And I know a lot of people say like, why take the bottle away so early? Keep it till they're like 2. The reason why I stopped him so early was because he was on formula. He didn't like milk. I've tried to give him 2% milk, or homogenized milk, sorry. I've tried to give him 2% milk. I've tried to give him coconut milk, almond milk. He just didn't like any of them. All he wanted was his formula in the bottle. And formula is extremely expensive. And I also don't think it's good to give your kid formula like all the time, you know what I mean? Like he had it growing up along with breast milk. But I mean, I really wasn't like I don't think formula is extremely healthy for the child. I think it's good, you know, if there's no other option. But I'd rather give them like, you know, coconut milk or homogenized milk or something than constantly giving them formula. So that's kind of why I decided to stop him, because he wouldn't take normal milk. So I was like, you know what? He doesn't really need the formula. He eats a well-balanced diet. I figured he's getting all his vitamin D and calcium and everything he needs in other foods. He doesn't need the milk. So that's why I decided to stop him at 14 months. But sorry, memory card died. But yeah, if your child, like I said, is not getting the right amount of like nutrients that they need in just their daily food and their daily diet, then I wouldn't drop the milk so soon. Or I would also talk to your doctor, maybe see what they suggest. Maybe they say take supplements instead of giving them the milk. So it really just depends like on you, your family, especially your child, your baby. But 14 months worked really well for us because, like I said, he was already having a well-balanced diet, and he only wanted formula. And besides it being expensive, I also don't think, I think there's healthier ways to get his nutrition than through formula. So that was my opinion on it. But yeah, again, I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you found the tips super, super helpful. And I hope you give them a try. If you do, let me know how they work out for you and your baby. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, comment below, the whole nine, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.